It is safe to say that the past year or so has been disastrous for Bethesda. I've never seen a company fall so meteorically from grace. And this has in large part to do with, of course, Fallout 76, a game that launched broken, continues to be in a state that's not ideal, and more recently they decided to charge $100 a year for a subscription that paywalls gameplay features that should be doled out to everyone for free, and that also launched broken to boot. And now Bethesda is finding itself under another precarious situation. The following information comes from the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission website. It is a consumer advocacy or government organization. And well, you can see right here, the headline reads, ZeniMax to refund consumers for the Fallout 76 game. Basically, the Australian government is bringing down the hammer and saying, hey, no, you guys need to refund this game because it clearly misled a lot of people. So this was published on November 1st, 2019, and it reads, quote, the ACCC has accepted a court-enforceable undertaking from 3 related video gaming companies after they acknowledged they were likely to have misled consumers about their consumer guarantee rights in relation to the online action game Fallout 76. Yikes. The companies, ZeniMax Media Inc., ZeniMax Europe Limited, and ZeniMax Australia, together ZeniMax, accepted that their actions were likely to have contravened the Australian consumer law. So with the way they handled Fallout 76, they essentially broke consumer protection regulations. Yeah, I'll say. The ACCC received complaints that ZeniMax representatives told consumers that they were not entitled to a refund after they had experienced a variety of faults with the Fallout 76 game, including, in some cases, problems with the servers, lagging, graphic and visual problems, and much more, I would add to that. Indeed, when it comes to Bethesda's refund policy, I mean, it's just, it's kind of a mess and a half, and if you rewind time all the way back to late 2018, you'll recall that Bethesda wasn't issuing refunds because, according to their terms of service, you cannot apply for a refund once the software has been used. Now, apparently, some people did manage to get refunds, but then Bethesda contacted the customer support representatives telling them they shouldn't do that, and I don't know, it was a whole thing that happened. A lot of people were seeking to get their money back after they realized Todd, Howard, and all these people involved in marketing Fallout 76 had flat out lied to them on a number of fronts. But now right here, Australia is forcing ZeniMax, the parent company to Bethesda, to issue refunds for misleading consumers. And this is only in Australia. I wish this would be the case worldwide, as I think consumers deserve to be able to decide whether they want their money back, given that Fallout 76 was woefully mismarketed. This post then continued with a post from the ACCC Commissioner Sarah Court. She said, ZeniMax has acknowledged that they are likely to have misled certain Australian consumers about their rights to a refund when they experience faults with their Fallout 76 game. From there, this post reads, ZeniMax will offer to provide refunds to consumers who contacted them between November 24th, 2019 and June 1st, 2019 to request a refund and have not already received one. Consumers who accept a refund will no longer be entitled to access and play the game. Now, it is unfortunate that only people who have contacted Bethesda between these dates are eligible for a refund. I mean, a lot of people didn't even know they were eligible for a refund, given Bethesda's refund policy states that you cannot apply for a refund once the software has been used. So a lot of people may not have bothered, thinking it was just a futile endeavor. So I think this right here deserves to be extended. Maybe give people this month, say, to request a refund if they want, for the people who missed this window, not knowing that they could ask for a refund after they were misled. But, you know, this is certainly something. It's better than nothing. And it's good to see that some oversight is taking place with how Bethesda handled Fallout 76. From there, another quote. This is from Ms. Court. When a consumer buys a product, it comes with automatic consumer guarantees, and retailers must ensure their refunds and return policies do not misrepresent what the Australian consumer law provides. So no, Bethesda, you're not allowed to circumvent regulations. I know the gaming industry, the AAA landscape in particular, has become complacent to circumventing regulations or just general morality, but that won't do in Australia, I suppose. She then added this: when a consumer has purchased a product that has a fault which amounts to a major failure, that's one way to describe Fallout 76. The Australian consumer law provides them with the right to ask for their choice of either a repair, replacement, or refund. Repair is obviously not possible with Fallout 76. Bethesda certainly tried with patches and updates and all that, but the game still remains quite buggy. So repair is no longer an option. Replacement, I don't think, is really an option with digital purchases. So yeah, a refund is really the best scenario here. That's what a lot of people want, the ones who feel cheated by the way Fallout 76 was sold and advertised. And then finally, the post concludes with, ZeniMax has also undertaken to amend its customer service documents and scripts to address the ACCC's concerns about misrepresentation of the consumer guarantee rights under the ACL. So yeah, that's one heck of a setback for Bethesda. Now, I don't know what Australian sales look like. I'm assuming they're not like a huge amount compared to what the game sold, say, in like America and other regions. But November 24th, 2018 to June 1st, 2019, that's a pretty long amount of time where a lot of people might have been able to submit requests for refund. And the game had launched on November 14th, 2018, so the 24th is just 10 days after the game's launch, so it's still around the launch period. And so it is around that time where most people would have requested refunds because the game launched so broken. So yeah, I'm wondering just exactly how much money they'll lose off of this. The next bit of news that I want to talk about is regarding Fallout 76's recent Halloween event, which they advertised on October 25th, 2019. This was shortly after the backlash against the Fallout First subscription model. And Bethesda's still acting like nothing's happened. They haven't responded to the backlash. They haven't issued any apologies. They haven't backtracked in any way. They're fully committed to keeping this Fallout First subscription thing alive while acting like everything's right with the world. And so this is the first thing they posted after the backlash really began to circulate. And here it is again in the Bethesda official website. So the announcement on October 25th. Atomic Shop updates on October 29th, and then some more stuff, some more information on October 31st. So this is a limited time event, and the thing is, it would seem as though this event launched broken or launched in a way that a lot of people are having technical issues. So the following was reported by this Reddit user, and a lot of people are also expressing that they're experiencing similar issues. And it reads right here, "Way to go, Bethesda, create a limited time event that you have to wait an hour to do that crashes the game more than 50% of the time. This event is really fun, but it sucks because it crashes the game and you end up missing the end of the event you waited an hour to do. At least the rewards aren't as cool as Fashnacht Meat Week, so no need to try to collect all of them. At least I got the pirate outfit on my second completion, but I've had the game lock up and crash on me more than 5 times, and I've only finished the event 4 or 5 times." Bethesda has since responded with a few comments here, which reads, "We are actively investigating reports of the Halloween event crashing. The same community manager said, can you file a ticket for that for me, please? If you can recall the location on the footpaths, that would help as well. Thank you for telling me. I'll raise that as well." So they're going through the usual process of taking feedback that who knows if it'll be used to good use. But the point is that these technical issues are getting out of hand. We are almost a year into this game's launch, and we are still seeing these kinds of broken releases that at this point just shouldn't be acceptable in any way, shape, or form. I mean, the Fallout First subscription launching broken despite charging $100 a year is pretty damn awful. But when they can't even get these little events, timed events right, it's just a bad look all around, especially given how consistent this all is with Bethesda's past pattern of releasing broken shit, including the base game. The last bit of news for today concerns Fallout First members and subscribers who are not being well received in the game. You see, they're pretty easy to spot in the game world because Fallout First members gain access to certain exclusive icons, emotes, and unique cosmetics. So it's very easy to tell when somebody is a Fallout First member or subscriber. And a lot of these people have been finding themselves getting griefed by the non-subscribers, essentially getting assaulted in-game and getting killed and being attacked en masse because a lot of the non-payers, the players who want Fallout 76 to get better without all this BS monetization, they feel as though the subscribers are contributing to Bethesda pushing the goalpost and the boundaries when it comes to how they monetize the game. So there's this kind of civil war thing going on. There's a class division of sorts. The Fallout First exclusive cosmetics are more of a bullseye than something to feel proud to wear because there are so many qualms with the Fallout First membership. This Reddit user first reported this, I believe, or at least this post was the one that gained most traction. This reads, Fallout First players are being targeted in adventure mode. People are ganging up on Fallout First players in adventure mode and grieving anyone with the icon LOL. So this is the kind of environment that Bethesda has fostered. They have divided the community. They have upset most people. They have lost whatever shred of goodwill they had, that they were building up as Fallout 76, started getting a little better, little by little. All of that's gone now, and they're back to square zero, square negative 100. I mean, I'm personally not one to encourage any type of hostile actions involving ganging up on people. People are allowed to make, I think, whatever choice they want. All I can say is for the people who are subscribers, I do feel as though they are encouraging Bethesda to keep pushing for extra monetization, to keep paywalling stuff. I can also understand frustration on the part of the Fallout 76 players who really want to see this game succeed, who do see something about this game that keeps them hooked to it, but continue to be betrayed by Bethesda, continue to have their loyalty punished by Bethesda, and now we're seeing people who engage with Bethesda's monetization antics, encouraging Bethesda to just double down on this stuff. So it's just a whole mess. So that's where we're at now, folks. Bethesda has been forced legally by the Australian government to issue refunds to Australian consumers. We are seeing a Halloween event that launched with technical issues. Surprise. And we're seeing a civil war of sorts within Fallout 76 between the non-subscribers and the subscribers. Oh man, when real life is stranger than fiction. So with that, I would like to end this news update and discussion video. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below what your take is on these recent developments, these current events, and to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on Young Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Young out.